Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Hello Word, the podcast where we explore the fascinating world of English vocabulary. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today. Our word of the day is bounce, a C1 level verb meaning to spring back after hitting a surface. So, what exactly does it mean to bounce? Well, imagine a basketball hitting the floor. That upward movement is bouncing. It's that energetic rebound, that springiness after impact. We use bounce to describe the movement of objects, but also metaphorically, to describe a person's resilience or energy. In everyday language, bounce implies a light, springy movement or a quick recovery from a setback. Now, let's delve into some synonyms for bounce. A close synonym is rebound. For example, the ball rebounded off the wall. Another synonym is ricochet. Think of a bullet ricocheting off a metal surface. We can say, the stone ricocheted across the lake. Another word that shares a similar meaning is spring. She sprang to her feet with enthusiasm. Finally, consider the word recoil. The gun recoiled after being fired. So we have rebound, ricochet, spring, and recoil all related to bounce, but with slightly different nuances. Now, let's explore the opposite side of the spectrum with antonyms for bounce. A primary antonym is fall. Instead of springing upwards, something that falls goes downwards. The apple fell from the tree. Another antonym is drop. He dropped the glass on the floor. We also have sink, which implies a downward movement into a liquid or soft substance. The stone sank to the bottom of the pool. Consider the word plummet, meaning to fall steeply and quickly. The stock prices plummeted after the announcement. Finally, let's look at settle, which suggests a gradual descent and coming to rest. The dust settled on the furniture. So, we have fall, drop, sink, plummet, and settle all presenting a contrast to the lively upward motion of bounce. Now, let's talk about how you can use bounce in your everyday life. Imagine you're talking about someone who is very resilient. You could say, she has an amazing ability to bounce back from adversity. Or, if you're discussing a lively child, you might say, the kids were bouncing with excitement. You might also hear the phrase to bounce ideas off someone, meaning to share ideas to get feedback. For example, I want to bounce a few ideas off you before the meeting. Or, if you are feeling energetic, you might say, I woke up with a bounce in my step. Here are some more example sentences and phrases using bounce. The tennis ball had a good bounce. He bounced the check because he didn't have enough money in his account. She tried to bounce the ball, but it wouldn't inflate properly. The stock market bounced back after a period of decline. Let me bounce that suggestion off my boss. The light bounced off the mirror, creating a dazzling effect. The trampoline is designed to bounce you high into the air. His spirits bounced back after hearing the good news. She had a springy bounce in her walk. He learned to bounce back from failures. The echo bounced off the canyon walls. The company managed to bounce back from bankruptcy. He gave the ball a quick bounce before serving. It's important to bounce ideas off colleagues to get different perspectives. To summarize, bounce is a verb meaning to spring back after hitting a surface. We explored synonyms like rebound, ricochet, spring, and recoil, and antonyms such as fall, drop, sink, plummet, and settle. We also looked at how bounce is used in everyday language, both literally and metaphorically. That brings us to the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed learning about the word bounce with me. Thank you for tuning in to Hello Word. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others discover our show and improve their English vocabulary. And now for your challenge. Create your own sentence using the word bounce and share it in the comment section below. I'm excited to see what you come up with. Until next time, keep learning and keep exploring the world of words.